Now it is there. Yes, a very good morning to all of you. Am I audible and visible over there? Yes, I'm audible and visible. Yes, how are you people doing? I hope all of you are doing great there. Kathy, it is difficult to say now, beta. We need to wait for whatever conclusion comes from Supreme Court and all those things, whatever are going on for NEET 2024. See, in our opinion, I don't think there is a possibility of re-exam, re-NEET, which we think, because for conducting examination again for kind of so many people, it is a huge task. Harsha, I'm fine there. No, beta, maybe by mistake, I do not know what's your name there. You have kept your name as Junk Buddy, right? What's your original name there? Okay, Medico, 155 you scored, good in chemistry. Saroja, yes, most probably, beta. Suresh, you will come to know soon. Yes, Saroja, it will be repeated, but provided which campus you are coming in. So if at all you are still planning to, kind of repeat for your preparation, then better plan ahead or plan a little bit quickly. Priya, wonderful. 610 you have scored. Yes, Kirtana, I'll come. Saroja, I guess I have given you the answer and you are unnecessarily spamming there. Please stop doing that. See, many of you are asking, the kind of questions which the administration or administrative block will be able to give you a better answer, right? Here I'm to teach you chemistry, so it would be better if at all you just focus on that, right? Anything pertaining to chemistry, that will be much better. Sheikh Saifullah, no, beta, I don't think there is any chance of that, but you never know, fingers crossed. I don't think there is a chance there. Kavita, that's okay. Was it your first attempt there? Swati, to say that it is little bit difficult, beta, because the cutoffs have gone, kind of considerably very, very high. There are so many discrepancies associated with this examination. Vardhan, it's not necessary. It depends on the topic and the availability of the teacher. Yes, I think by mistake they have kept the name of other faculty here. Need not worry about. Yes, I know. By mistake, whoever is the person handling this, they have by mistake put botany class. Need not worry. Vaishnavi 491. No problem. You need to, kind of scale up your game there, beta. Because 491, I do not think there is any chance. So it's better you start preparing. Somebody is writing Hoffman bromide degradation reaction I have done wrong, right? And normally we always say that whenever it is a kind of name reaction, you should be very, very, kind of careful, because they are the most favorite topic of your paper setter. 636 is good score. Yes, Sujata, I'll definitely teach you something. Do not worry. Anyways, see, the thing is, without wasting any time, see, the thing is, many queries are related to, kind of your marks and faculties and all those things. So the thing is, for marks, as far as I know, we need to wait for the verdict, final verdict, right? And as such, if at all nothing happens, then the cutoff is too high, which is a very sorry state there. And as far as faculties and all those things are concerned, administrative people will be much better in that way to answer you, right? Yes, Shravante, I'm absolutely fine. Saroja Govind, I'll be teaching this time track 2 beta. Maybe last year I taught track 1. Last year I have taught you, I think, physical chemistry online. So this time I'll be teaching you organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. Some chapters. Okay, without any further delay, let us start off this session. I can understand many queries are there, very common ones. And see, the thing is, I just want you people to, kind of start off this session with a kind of positive note, that whatever happened has happened, right? However you performed in NEET, now you cannot go back and change it, right? Only thing you can change is your future by, kind of working hard in the present. That's what I would like to quote and start off with the things here, right? And the thing is, the very important thing as far as, kind of chemistry is concerned, which is nothing but your elements, right? So the thing is, in the initial, kind of few lectures, we'll be going, or else we'll be telling you some basic concepts only, very basic fundamental thing. So very basic fundamentals which will be utilized throughout the chemistry here, be it organic, inorganic, or else physical. It will be always required, because you cannot get rid of the elements in chemistry, right? So you understood where I am hinting towards, okay? So I am hinting towards basically modern periodic table learning for that, right? So let us begin the session with learning your modern periodic table. Now, just answer, kind of, yes, Zang buddy, the thing is, I do not know, beta. All those questions which you are asking, I do not know. And somewhere is Dora, it all depends on your kind of interest, because it's not the case that, okay, there is no role of dentist in life, or else Ayurveda is not flourishing. It all depends upon your interest, right? If you are interested in joining any particular courses, you can go ahead, right? Saroja Govind. Okay. How much you scored, beta? Saroja Govind, how much is your total score? I remember you in my online class. And you are from AP or Telangana? Because that may change few things. AP, then it is difficult a little bit, है So just hope for, kind of the best, actually. Best in the sense, just wait for and, kind of pray for something good to happen from NTA side, or else Supreme Court. Some good things should happen for the sake of students. Otherwise, normally, if we go by last year, you could have got selected, right? But this time, I think there are lots of discrepancy. So, even the hardworking people couldn't get it. So I would say that do not lose your heart there. Better try to, better try to motivate yourself again for the goal which you want to achieve. That's what I would say, right? And no doubt, whoever is coming here, everyone is capable enough. You should follow them. Whatever your teacher is saying for a particular track, please follow that. That's always required, okay? Yes, Doc. I think our papers were much more better, much more standard as compared to kind of what NEET NDA people have given. Okay, now should we buy a new NCRT? Why you didn't have NCRT earlier last year? Now let us kind of go for this modern periodic table here, right? And the thing is, I'm teaching you this modern periodic table. The thing is, many of you might be knowing the tricks also, right? So it is just a kind of revision, or else just to build the momentum over there so that you start your preparation. So the thing is here, when it comes to modern periodic table, when I'll be teaching you periodic classification, there I may not repeat this entire, kind of the tricks on mnemonics which I've already given. So if you are attending new here, then very well you should pay attention, right? Because knowing the name of the elements, symbol of the elements is very, very important and will be helpful also, okay? Now, when it comes to basically now try to answer the questions which I'm going to ask, right? And that will show you, kind of your attentiveness, how much you are attentive in the session over here. So if I say that how many total elements have been discovered so far, how many such elements? 118. All the elements are discovered or some are yet to be discovered? All are discovered or some are yet to be discovered? All are discovered, right? So 1 to 118, all are discovered, right? Now imagine a scenario where you have to sit and kind of learn the property of each and every element, 118 elements. So it would become such a tedious job, right? So thanks to the scientists who have kind of done lots of hard work from their end earlier itself, and they have segregated or already classified the similar elements or the properties or the elements which showed similar properties into groups and periods correspondingly, right? So they have lessened your work of learning, because the moment we say that S block, P block, D block, already in those blocks itself you people struggle. So imagine that if at all each and every element has to be learned separately, how much tedious work it becomes, right? So first thing is, there are total 118 elements, and all these elements have got place in the periodic table properly, okay? Now, when you look at your periodic table, somehow it looks like this. I'm just drawing the, kind of a rough diagram here. Okay. Now, the thing is, how many, what do we call in the modern periodic table, which one I call it as a period, which one is called as group? Okay, Dastagiri, if at all, so it's good now, then you are anyhow saved. So when the elements are arranged in the vertical columns, we call it as group, and when the elements are arranged in the horizontal rows, we call it as period. Okay. So the thing is, if at all something like this is there, I'm simply drawing it, nothing much. So this is basically your period, which is horizontal row, and when it comes to vertical column, that is basically your group here, right? Now the thing is, tell me how many periods you are having in this particular, kind of periodic table. Seven periods, correct? And how many groups we are having? $18 groups, wonderful. We are having 18 groups, right? Now, if you somehow remember, that the group will be starting from here. Group 1, you'll be having here group 2, then group 3 to 12 will be here, and then you'll be having here group 13 to 18. They all will be present here, right? Okay, good. Some very basic fundamental thing only I'm asking, right? Now, the next thing is, if you are able to recall the blocks, can you tell me what are the blocks into which all these elements have been segregated? S, P, D, F. Somebody has typed G there. S, P, D, F. Wonderful, right? So the thing is, can you tell me where is S block if at all I have to define, or else if I have to identify S block, P block, D block? Can you tell me in terms of the group number over there? Correct? Group 1 and 2, it is in S block, right? Then group 3 to 12, what is that? Somebody has written 13 to 18, Janvi. That is P, correct? 3 to 12 is D. So 3 to 12 is D block, and group 13 to 18 is P block. Now do you remember where is your F block elements? In which group you are having your F block elements? Any idea? Group I am asking. I am not asking which box. I think Saroja has written, Saroja Govind. It is in group 3, absolutely correct. So the thing is, here in group 3, from here after lanthanum and actinium, the elements are present here. So the thing is, in group 3, you will be having F block elements, right? Now let us go for learning few elements here. At least group 1, group 2, S and P block, at least we will cover up, right? Now, when it comes to group 1, the elements over here are basically, here basically you have to remember, I'm just giving you a mnemonic here. There is a, suppose there is a friend of yours, right, whose name is Leena, and you are, kind of speaking or else telling about her to someone else, that, she is kind of a champion in indoor as well as outdoor games there. Now, when it comes to indoor game, so chess, she is champion in chess. When it comes to outdoor games, she is champion in basically rugby and frisbee. Anybody knows about frisbee? What is frisbee? A flying disc will be there, right? So the thing is, you need to target a person with that particular thing. If it hits, then you are out, and that person is out or something like that. And the thing is, whatever mnemonic I am saying, it's not necessary that you have to, kind of remember this only. If at all you are having your own mnemonic because you people are more creative, absolutely fine. You can go ahead with that. Okay. So the thing is, I'm writing here, hey, Leena knows rugby, chess and frisbee. Okay. Now the thing is, mind well, I'm not calling hydrogen as S block element here. Okay, because the thing is, you are having actually, the thing is, group 1, normally we say they are alkali metals, but we know that hydrogen is a non-metal. Position of hydrogen is still ambiguous in the periodic table. That is the drawback of modern periodic table. But since we are arranging the elements according to their atomic number in the periodic table, so we are considering hydrogen to be part of this. Okay. Now, so the thing is here, I am writing this as, hey, Leena knows rugby, chess and frisbee. So chess is basically indoor game, and you are having rugby and frisbee which are played outside, so outdoor game. So you're just kind of complimenting or else talking about Leena to one of your friend, that she is kind of number 1, group 1, number 1 in outdoor as well as indoor game, right? Now the name of the elements here I am writing, hydrogen, you are having here lithium, you are having here sodium, this is potassium, then rubidium, then cesium, then you are having francium. Please note it down and let me know when it is done. Who is this? Me too. You know. The question is, ma'am, if a student joined an offline class, it will be taught only once and difficult to understand. See, let me tell you, if at all something is being taught and you are present 100% in the class, so it is a very rare case scenario that you are not able to understand, right? You will not be able to understand only if you are in a very highly meditative state, which you understood what I'm trying to say, right? So if you are sincere enough for your career, you'll keep your mind and eyes open, right? And you will be able to understand. And in case there is some issue or else there is one or two small concepts which you didn't understand, so you can easily come in the evening, right? Teachers will be available there. You can come and clarify your doubts. So I hope that makes a sense there. That's the very simplest solution to that. I hope I made myself very clear. Siddharth, the thing is, at present, I do not know whether we'll be posting it, but it's better you note it down. Okay? No, Kirtana, that's wrong, beta. Okay, now let us move on towards group 2 here. Now, when it comes to group 2 elements, right? So for remembering that, a very simple, kind of activity which you can observe is, normally, whenever you might have seen, kind of your mother will be stocking up, good crockeries or else good, very valuable utensils somewhere, So for the day when if someone special is coming at home or some relatives who are very, very important. So the thing is, then at that day, it will be the inauguration of those crockeries, right? So the same way you can think of that, kind of some special guest is coming over at home and your mother has made some kind of, some good sweet dish there, and let us name that sweet dish as Badam Rasmalai. Rasmalai, everybody knows that's a Bengali sweet there, and Badam is nothing but almonds, okay? So what your mother is doing, she's asking you to serve those, kind of dessert in beautiful mugs because it looks nice, right? So that's what we are going to write down. Beautiful mugs can serve Badam Rasmalai. So I'm writing the mnemonic here. Beautiful mugs can serve Badam Rasmalai. Badam is nothing but in English it is almonds. Now can you tell me what is the name of these elements here? See, if at all you are having your own mnemonic, time and again I'm saying there is no imposement from my side. It's absolutely fine. You can go ahead with whatever you know, which is best for you. Ultimately, my purpose is that you should be remembering the elements there, their symbol properly. Because, many a times I have observed that students, sometimes they remain unknowingly, kind of they do that mistake. If at all fluorine is asked, they'll write down FL, which is actually symbol of flerovium. And that's very, very simple one which I'm saying. And that mistake has been done, okay? So the thing is here, this is BE stands for beryllium. This is for beryllium. Then you are having magnesium. Then calcium. Strontium. Then you are having barium, and here you are having radium. Right? These are the elements. Please copy this. Then we'll proceed further. So this group 1 and group 2 done. Now let us move towards group 13 now. We are focusing on basically first of all S and P block elements. Now when it comes to group 13, we are talking about kind of Bal Ganesh there, right? That miniature form of God Ganesha. So we can think of Bal Ganesha who is doing his debut in Tollywood, right? So something like this here: boron, aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium. So this one is Bal Ganesh in Tollywood, you can remember, right? So B stands for boron. Then you are having aluminium. Then this is gallium. Then this is indium. And then it is thallium. Right? Group 13. And see here, I am not including nihonium. When I will be giving you mnemonic according to the kind of period, 7th period, entire that new elements will be covered there. Namrata, that is also okay, whether it is Tollywood, Thailand, whatever you want, you can. Ultimately, remember the correct symbol of the element, that's more important. And group 13, we also call it as boron family based upon the first member of that. And what is the special name given to group 2 elements? Group 2 elements. And in fact, you can remember like this also, there is a brand of bags. Bag it. Like that way also you can remember. Group 2, alkaline earth metals, correct. So I can have here this as alkaline earth metals. Now, when it comes to group 14, now group 14, kind of refers to some kind of emotion related to chemistry, right? Because I'm going to refer to chemistry, sir, right? So normally you might have come across, or else you may relate to it. Sometimes if the paper is tough, or else some questions you get stuck up with. So the thing is, directly we start to become, think so much, we become sentient about it, or else we become very emotional about it, right? And the thing is, that's what is the mnemonic all about here. So here it is, chemistry, sir, generates or give senti problems. And the problems which are making you cry. In that context, I'm talking about. Okay. So this one is chemistry, sir, generates or gives anything which you remember, it's absolutely fine. Senti problems. Senti problems in the sense, the problems which are so challenging that they are making you, kind of, your tears are coming down. So that kind of senti I'm talking about. Okay. Now, the name of the elements over here. Can you tell me the name of the elements? What are there? Kindly write it there. Carbon, correct. Then silicon, definitely it is carbon family, germanium, tin and lead. So this one is carbon, this one is silicon, This one is germanium. This one is tin. And this one is lead. Can you tell me the Latin name of this tin over here? Symbol SN is for? Definitely I'll write down carbon family, need not worry, based upon the first member. For tin. Saroja Govind, you can beta, you can absolutely fine. Okay? You can follow. I hope I answered your query. Plumban and basically stannum. That's the reason. Okay? Now let us move ahead with group 15 now. And group 15 is also known as nitrogen family, or else we call them as nicogens or nictogens. Now the thing is, this group 15, if you recall, earlier Roman letter used to be used. 1A, 2A like that. So the thing is, based on that thing that it is 5. All 5-star celebrities are here in this particular group. So the thing is here, this one is nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. So N stands for Nani, P is for Prabhas, this is Aishwarya Rai I'm talking about. This is SB, you can remember Salman Bhai. All are big stars. That's why they are in this group 15. Group 15 is nothing but 5-star people group. Okay. Now, name of the elements here. Can you tell me? Name of the elements. Somebody can say Shahrukh or whatever, Salman Bhai, whichever thing you want to write down, but ultimately remember the symbol properly. Nitrogen, then phosphorus, then arsenic, antimony and bismuth. Buji has written absolutely correctly. So you are having here nitrogen, then you are having here phosphorus, then you are having arsenic, then you are having here antimony, and then you are having bismuth. For antimony, can you tell me what is the name, Latin name of it, because of which the symbol is SB? Stibium, absolutely correct. Now, can you tell me why it has been given the name nicogens or nictogens? Why they are, kind of this group 14 is named as nicogens or nictogens. Why? There's specific reason, no? What is the meaning of the word nicogens there? Not poisonous, but this one is pungent smell, which have got, kind of typical odor associated. So that's why they are known as nictogens or nicogens. Now let us move on towards the group 16. Now when it comes to group 16, so you can imagine that, your age is 16 and teenagers, right? So you decided to kind of, happen to travel by train somewhere to some destination, right? And the thing is, when the train stopped for a while, then you stepped down to get some tea or coffee, right? And there what you observed, that Salman Khan or Salman Bhai is selling what? Teapots, right? So that's what is the mnemonic which is associated with this particular group. So oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium and polonium. So you got a little bit, kind of surprised or astonished. Oh, Salman selling teapots. So this one I am writing oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, then you are having polonium. What is the name given to this? Definitely oxygen family you can call up. Bhaskar Reddy, why we are still in antimony beta? Antimony is not here. Chalcogens is correct. This one is chalcogens. What is the meaning of chalcogens? Stibium is not here, group 16. It is in group 15. Leo has, kind of correctly answered. Basically, chalcogen means ore forming. Correct. You'll be having many like pyrite will be there. You'll be having like bauxite, Al2O3.XH2O. So oxygen is part of that. You are having copper pyrite. Sulfur will be part of it, right? Zinc blend is there, ZNS. So these elements are basically present in the ores from which we extract the elements or the metals there, right? Then let us go for group 17. I'm writing the elements over here. And the thing is, mnemonic associated by which you can remember is, suppose you happen to plan a kind of picnic or kind of trip along with your friends on a cruise, okay, and that cruise is headed towards Atlantic Ocean, right? But the thing is, for few days we'll enjoy whatever food is given to us because we feel like it is the change which we are getting. But ultimately, whatever food is kind of favorite for us, our heart or kind of stomach always crave for it, right? So normally in Hyderabad or else in this area, people love biryani, right? So the thing is, definitely you are getting kind of more different variety of food, but ultimately you want to have biryani even in Atlantic Ocean. But the thing is, there is no Zomato and Swiggy services there, right? So the thing is, here I am writing first class biryani in Atlantic Ocean. Now, tell me the name of the elements here. Fluorine. Harshit has already written fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. Very good. So the element name here is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. Yes. Now the thing is, what is the name given to them? That is halogens. Halogens means salt forming. The common salt which you daily consume in your, kind of the curries which are made or else whichever food item is there. So basically it is salt, NaCl, sodium chloride. And there are many more other salt, MgCl2, many other salt, CaF2. Okay. So that's why they are halogens. Okay. Salt producing or salt forming. Now let us move on towards group 18. I am writing the elements. So the thing is, here we can have, think of something like this. Kareena is a big actress, right? Now she happens to shoot kind of a certain movie with certain hero, right? She is there punctual and the hero never arrived there. Okay. So definitely when a person is of, kind of huge stature, so definitely their ego will also be like that. Okay. That somehow, how come, kind of a person who is junior and crossing the line, right? So definitely she got very mad, right? So the thing is, funnier way to say is, hero never arrived. Karina Xerox reddened. That means she got so much furious. Her blood was boiling so much that even, kind of the Xerox, or else, kind of you can think of X-ray of her, that also appeared red. So the thing is, I'm writing the name of the elements over here. Can you tell me the name of the elements? I think few people have already written. Yes, Sai Ashish has written helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon. Yes, I'm not including the newer elements. Somebody has written organization also. That's absolutely fine. But that has not been included or the part of this mnemonic. Later on in the 7th period, I'll tell you. So this is helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radon. And what are the names given to this? Zero group, noble gases, inert gases, right? So the thing is, as such, we finished off S and P block completely. So those who are new, those who do not remember, so please, kind of revise these things properly, because element symbol is also very, very important. Now, certain symbol where you get confused: argon, arsenic, astatin. This is argon. First two letters has been taken. Then arsenic. First two letter cannot be taken, so first and third. Then you are having here astatin. So make sure that you are knowing this. Okay. So today we'll kind of end here itself, and whatever is the remaining portion, vertically down D block and kind of horizontally D block, we'll remember in the next class. And you will be kind of perfect in making the entire periodic table. Okay. So thank you and have a nice day.